And it's like, every time, he just in a good position every time.
Yeah, well, there's a lot about awareness as well. Yeah, making sure you
Yeah.
have the game sense to take that position, reading your composition, their composition, playing around the threats well enough
No, but
as
it
well.
was good to watch. It was good to watch because it's like the way they take cover as well.
Yeah.
You know, they're always in a place where, like, I mean, I can't remember the specifics, but someone was shooting at him from across, like a way he couldn't see, but he
Hmm.
instantly had a cover next to him.
Yeah.
Like, but he set that up beforehand. You know what I mean? Like, he was just stood next to it, and then as soon as he got shot, back into the cover, but he could still heal his team. It
Hmm.
was, yeah, it was good to watch
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Those guys are quite good using cover and such. Yeah. So you've been applying cover. What about the other things, such as timing pressure with your tank, also contributing to the kill zone, this kind of stuff?
Yeah, the tank one. What I've noticed, I don't know if it's just the recent games I've had, probably like the last couple of recent games. Like, tank tanks will just go in, like,
Hmm.
without anyone, and it's like it kind of screws you because it's hard to follow them up if you're being shot at by an Ash or a Bastion or whatever.
Hmm.
But that might just be the recent games I've had. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So it's hard to follow up sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but again, that just goes back to positioning. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of it. What I think might be the problem is definitely you need to be able to do combination of those. Your good position while synchronizing your pressure with the team too. That's that's quite important. Yeah. Okay. What about Killzone? Watching? Where is that exactly on the map? Contributed to that too? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, it, it depends what game mode it is. I'm better at it in some game modes than other game modes. So things like like the push game mode or the cart, for example,
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite good because it's pretty self-explanatory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where fights are gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Other game modes like um, Control. What's the newest one called?
The newest one is
There's like five. There's like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
five things.
Flashpoint, Flashpoint. Yeah.
Flashpoint. I'm terrible at that.
Yeah.
Like, no, not terrible, but it's just like because it's not as concrete as in, like, obviously people can move up, people can, you know.
Mm.
So it's very like the push game mode is very linear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very much like you can more or less know where the fight's going to happen. But in game modes where it's more spread out, it's a bit more difficult, I think.
O-
For me, anyway.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a part of the map knowledge too, just understanding the game mode overall, because every every map you can differentiate on three lanes in a way. There's typically a middle lane where you have the shortest route where you and the enemy team they go from spawns, and there are side lanes, left and right, kind of three lanes on any sort of map. That's how we can look at it. Of course, it's different. Every map is different with
Yeah.
the room sight lines, but overall, there's sort of pattern. Yeah. Okay. No, I understand though. We can look at those more later. All right. Well, so mostly the problem's been when it's hard to take an angle. Yeah, when your team is critical. Okay. Is there anything else?
Like when I watch the games back, I can see the improvement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can see what I'm getting better at. And then when I watch a game back, it's like some games, I don't know what, like, some games is fine. Positioning's fine, it's great. The games that I win is great, right? But the games where I lose and I just get stomped, or we get stomped by the enemy team, and it's
Okay.
like I just never find what to do, if that makes sense. Like, I never find how to be more effective.
Hmm. Do you have example of those games as well?
Yeah, I can find one.
Yeah, you can send me those. To me, it's more when this happens is understanding
Well, the
how to
first,
stop the snowball. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
oh no, actually, I didn't send you. I was gonna say the very first code I sent you was a loss. It
Mm-hmm.
was a close loss.
Mm-hmm.
This one, if I find it, bear me 2 seconds. yeah, this one here was a bad game for me. I'll send you this one.
Yeah, by bad you mean you getting snowballed there.
I just couldn't do anything. I just couldn't find a way out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's watch the last one first, and then we can look at the second one. The one where it's been hard to take an angle, I guess. Yeah, and then well, the first one we'll see.
Yeah, like I say, the first one was still a loss, but it was a close loss. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it wasn't necessarily a stomp, but it was difficult.
Okay. Okay. Now let's take a look. So this last one. Can you see my stream just fine? Is it working for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys starting out here. I got decent map control there, and then start doing stuff. Okay.
I find it difficult as well. Just quickly, when my other support isn't necessarily so. For instance, if my other support is either a Mercy or a Moira,
Mhm.
I find it really difficult because I feel like I have to heal more because like Mercy can only heal one person at a time, for example,
Yeah.
and Moiras just don't heal. Let's be honest. Like,
Well, in
so
general, you with Moira's, that's why you have high healing output, so you worry about the heal less. With the Mercy, it's lower, so yes, in a way, you will be maybe healing more,
I
but
just
yeah.
feel like I have to heal more with those characters. That's all.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I'm just saying like the nature of the characters.
Yeah,
The healing output, the Moira's high healing output, something like Anna, Bob, maybe comfortable with doing more pressure. With the Mercies, yes, it's less. Maybe something like Zenyatta as well, Lucio, you will be healing more. But yeah, that's how we can go about it. But yeah, I understand. Okay. Uh, let's see. Where it went wrong for you? So you've been saying, yeah, it's been you guys.
yeah. We lost both points on this.
Okay, so
The
this
second
where. Mm-hmm.
the second point was a lot worse than this one. This was just
Yeah, because things been going relatively well on the start. Okay, I don't want to. Yeah, we can watch the specifics too. Well, what he could have done, but it's interesting because you guys got 90%. It's interesting to see why you didn't get it back there. Exactly. Yeah. What happened? So you guys. Yeah, this is when you start retaking, right? And then you kind of trying to do the pressure. Sure, you get a bastion even, but then your Junker Queen dies. Okay. It's a big thing, actually. And your Junker dies. Your Junker Queen got rezzed. Okay. Okay. What about the next fight? You kind of want to take space there a little bit more, sure. Enable the Junker Queen. Push in. Shoot quite a lot, sure. Take an angle. Mm-hmm. Okay. From what I saw, you need to do two things. Well, it's okay for you to apply pressure. It's definitely fine, but I want you to watch this more, and it's the part of good awareness. So you're doing all that pressure, but meanwhile, what good supports are really good as well is keeping an eye on anybody who's active on your team too. You need to find those windows of time where you can enable you guys a little bit more, not just indirectly like you do with the damage. I call it indirect enable because you shoot somebody from the enemy team, they go back, yeah, they hide around the covers, so your team can push more. Yeah, that's how it is. But then what you can also do, you can enable directly. You can enable directly and see who is being more active. So for example here, look at this situation, yeah. Let's watch a little bit more, yeah, like this. Who's more active on your team now? The most active at the moment?
Junker Queen.
Junk Queen, yeah. And see, you want to ideally have a position which allows you to do damage. Well, sure. You have the sightlines where you apply pressure on the enemy team, but meanwhile, you should be able to keep up the most active person too. So see, as soon as you get around the cover and this guy's been active and you not, I guess, able to heal them as much, yeah, kind of help them out as much, they die instantly. Well, they could have died maybe even with your help, but it's just the thing is because you keep attention on those more active people more, then they can force out more resources from the enemy team. So see, maybe like what we could have done right there. Okay, you have you have sort of you had sort of fine position to start, and then you go back for some reason. Well, you go around the corner. Why is that the case? Yeah, why do you don't maybe keep playing over there? Maybe go deeper left. Yeah. Well, what's your
Thing is,
thoughts?
can I just watch it one more time?
Yeah. Let's watch it. Yeah. We can watch it one more time. So you
I think,
guys.
I think it's because Bastion just starts turreting me, and I
Yeah.
just got scared that I was going to die. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's fine, and then he just starts focusing me into turret more,
Mm.
and I'm
Mm-hmm.
just over half health, but
Mm-hmm.
I just want to not die, because if I die, it's worse. I
Makes
think,
sense.
anyway.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, you don't want to die
But
from Bastion. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I could just literally just go to the corner and wait like 1 second for my
Yeah.
shields to
Exactly.
recharge, and then go back in. But instead, I go all the way around for some reason. Well, not
Mm-hmm.
even to the corner to the left. I could literally just stand at the right hand corner and just wait, and still heal the Junker Queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
instead, I sort of panic and just go, okay, I'm not going anywhere near the Bastion Roadhog. Just run around.
Yeah, yeah, and see, and see, I think you can make those decisions to be able to dodge the bastions and yeah, still keep the pressure and help the most active person if you exactly well. One of the things is exactly seeing what you're trying to enable on the map too, and it can be with shooting, it can be with healing as well. Because as soon as you're not able to enable that guy, well, you kind of go around the corner here. First of all, not able to heal, and second, unable to do damage, like from those kind of angles left here. Yeah, like it could be sitting in this corner. This guy dies instantly, and this what could happen later as well. Like you can see, okay, who is being more active at the moment? Well, I think at
Genji.
this time, yeah, at this time it's Genji, and this is something you want to keep an eye on, just in case when you have this downtime, you want to find who is under more pressure. I think who is being most active too. Well, so one, it depends on their position. Yeah, there's one thing you gotta be looking at. Second thing is you can look at the HP. I think this is the most common too, because now you can say, oh well, situation is about to change too. You got this Echo chasing your Junkrat. The Junkrat's actually gonna be pretty low HP over there, with critical HP. So you want to think, okay, what's the bigger priority? What I want to keep an eye on? And this is when you don't maybe shoot this guy. Yeah, you start killing that guy. Maybe you can even use the ring to like help you out, just get around the corners and such. Yeah, so you're able to support it. I think not to. Yeah, it's okay if you save somebody's life or get a kill because use your abilities. It's a lot of times gonna be alright, but you need to keep an eye on that. You need to scout, look around. Well, what are the moments you think you can scout actually? Like look around more. Like could you be doing it like maybe there? You see, when you behind the corner, you could be already kind of preparing yourself. Well, maybe Junker Queen's dead, but what I want to keep an eye on, yeah. What are the two things I will be supporting? And it's not just you healing them all the time. No, you start healing them mostly when they getting critical HP. In my opinion, yeah, you just let them lose a little bit of HP. But you also want to keep an eye on their position. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this matters necessarily, but I don't know if I'm I don't know if I play too far forward, because there's sometimes in some games where like my DPS will be behind me and I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm playing too aggressive
I think it's one
or
of these
not.
examples where yeah, you actually start the pressure like over there. You so right after they got the point, you kind of fly towards the enemy a little bit too much. Yeah, you don't have to. You could just keep yeah. So it's
Even
this.
like here, even like
Yeah.
here. I mean this was a mistake. I didn't mean to do this. But
Yeah.
even if you go back like 2 seconds when I'm locking on, I'm still moving forward.
Yeah.
Like here,
Yeah.
you
Uh,
know, you know.
this one of the things what's called it might be what's it's called plat magnet when you well like what some people call it anyway it's like
Yeah.
when you try to shoot things you move closer for some reason.
Mm.
It might
See,
be one
look,
of those maybe, but how do you fix this? Well, you gotta one of the things is definitely corners. Well, what do you what corner you're trying to use, and instead of moving forward to the target, you want to see how do you open up sight lines from your position. So basically here, yeah, I still could be over there, like I said, yeah, but apply pressure from the this range, or I could be here. Yeah, this is corner. I can use you can even use this large as a corner.
now,
What? Mm-hmm.
sorry. No, go on, carry on. I'll play in a second.
Yeah. Well, it's one of the possibilities, and then still heal the most active person and maintain your range and shoot people too. So that's what it seems. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be taking too short of an angle.
Oh no, that was a mistake. I'm not going to try and hide that. I don't know what I was doing there.
Yeah.
What I was going to say was where that high ground that you were saying. A couple of games later, I had this exact map, and I went up to the high ground, and no one was pressuring me, and it was so much easier, like 10 times easier
Yeah,
in a different
remember.
game.
Yeah, remember, it's a vertical angle as well. Yeah, you can take
Mm.
advantage of that more. It's typically the positions you want to be at. You can play around there. You can maybe stand around on those things too. Sometimes it's possible. There's just no kind of cover to cover you, but you can maybe use the map structure. See, well, if there's enemy really far there, you can maybe move left, right. Just make your body. Yeah, make sure you're hidden. But overall, yeah, the high ground's pretty good here.
Just
It's,
it's just
you know,
really inconsistent with me.
that's
Like
okay. Yeah.
the games I lose, I just feel like I turn off my brain. Like I don't know what's happening.
That's okay. Well, you just need to get a. It's not like you can implement all every possible concept and also do it consistently. It's like fine as long as you have the positive win rate. That's what matters. You have the 60 around 60 win rate always. That means you're climbing. That's what we want. It's just with you. What's your win rate by the way at the moment?
Uh, what? How do you check it? Is it just per hero, or can you do it?
Oh yeah, you can. I believe. Okay.
I only play. I mostly play Juno anyway. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
67% on Juno,
Yeah, so six is Alan is a good number. You just gotta keep playing with
and
you.
then
Yeah,
the other supporters I play are pretty much positive anyway.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
50 odd% if I ever swap off, which I do occasionally. But yeah, positive enough.
yeah, yeah. I see. Now, okay, yeah. I think with this, it's like you mainly wanna keep playing there. It's gonna be great, and uh, yeah. So let's see. Well, mostly yeah. So there, enabling the most active person, and also positioning could help as well. But I wanna yeah. Let's see what's gonna happen later. So you guys, this fight, yeah, was obvious. Okay. Any other big things? We well, Arius Kitsune. Genji goes in for the blade. As I see, even over there, you kind of want to think about who is the most active and trying to contribute to the same area with them as well. So see your position, and because of it, your position will change. You see, like now, you see how deep the Genji is with the blade, and they're also actually
Yeah.
using that. Yeah, so your position, what that could be to help this guy out a little bit more.
Um, Left side.
Yeah, just go
Never.
left side. Yeah, go left side. Don't be stuck shooting
First,
this.
first door. I think I can. I think you can see that angle from the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
door.
you can see. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Yeah. You should be able to. And this is where you could maybe finish the Moira, help out the Genji. Maybe you can also do something more like distract the enemy. But I think you need to keep an eye on that. Like this, guys, it can be also one of the triggers. By the way, you watching anybody who's using cooldowns too in general. So yeah, sweet triggers mostly. HP, you watch this, yeah, who is doing more, receiving a lot of pressure. Maybe position, that's another one. Yeah, like we see usually anybody who's frontlining. Yeah, frontline. You want to enable more, and another thing can be cooldowns or ultimates. Yeah, ultimates being used. Just watch that a little bit more. That's why you could have done more. It's usually like a lot of times if you're trying to stop the snowball too, you need to pay attention to ultimates more. It's either your ultimate, how you use that, or also enabling your teammates' ultimates, because those are really powerful most of the time. Yeah, let me see. What about what about the next map? Do you is
Oh,
it
listen, if
yeah?
this is the game I'm thinking of, it's I don't even think we touched.
Okay, that's fine. Healing the mercy if they're critical. Why not? Probably want to stay up on trying to get up on the high ground, so you have better line of sight. So it's kind of, again, you're trying to predict who's being the most active and have the best position possible while enabling all of this. Well, there's not too bad too, like playing around those areas, but generally speaking, aiming towards the high ground. Yeah, okay, we get trapped. That's unfortunate. That happens. What about next? Trying to take the space, sure. Junker's dead. Well, could you have done something about it? It's kind of your eyes would be on this here because they're more forward. Yeah, maybe on the Junker a little bit more because of the angle. You're trying to pressure them, but also, yeah. What's your thoughts actually? What you could have done in this case? Like you have this is an off angle, right? You have line of sight to heal up and shoot the enemy. Yeah.
Well, I remember because I remember this bit. I think I tried to heal the Junkrat, but the soldier starts shooting at me, and then I just can't get the angle on him, and there's the bubble as well, and it's just unfortunate. But I mean, unless I ring myself into the bubble and heal him, I don't know. To be honest.
You see from here, what your attention should be on as well. Let's put it this way. You need, it's kind of both things you need to do. Ideal is any support. You need to enable most active teammate. With it's mostly like I mentioned, yeah, with the healing. Well, maybe pressure helps as well. But in terms of pressure, because there's nothing to heal really. Yeah, like
Yeah.
nobody is low HP. You need to think what you shoot, and you need to look at the same factors, like seeing who is more active on the enemy team currently. Yeah, this Winston's diving in. Well, sure, but then what do you see on the map too? You see this guy, for example, over there. Yeah, and this is what you want to pay attention to more. I think you need to make sure you shoot first. So it's kind of shooting. How do we put it? Yeah, shooting the most active enemy. Shoot more active enemy, and after that you start healing. If you would shoot this guy, maybe the Junker could live longer because they've been scared. Yeah, they're trying to hide from your pressure, and at the same time, you have line of sight to do both. You can heal and shoot. You can heal and shoot. You just need to keep an eye on those areas more. Yeah, you need to keep an eye on positioning, cooldowns. Yeah, and shoot more active enemy. Yeah, start doing that. Um, yeah, does it make sense or?
Yeah, yeah. It's just awareness.
Mm-hmm.
It,
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm looking at the wrong things in game.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot about awareness to me, honestly. So how do we put it? Yeah, let's say, yeah, another part is gonna be disable the enemy. This is usually something you want to start with first. You're trying to shoot. It's a lot about scouting. Yeah, you need to get information. You need to think. Um, need to think where those are. So if you disable an active enemy, what could be helping? Because with your team, yeah, a lot of times it's you can see the outlines. You can just look through the through the walls, see where they are. You just need to look more. Yeah, need to scout those a little bit more this way. With the enemy, to increase your awareness, maybe some of the things it can be. First off, you need to press tab more. Yeah, like before each fight, you just pressing it.
I have actually been pressing tab more
Nice. Yeah,
to
yeah,
see the enemy comp.
yeah,
Um, that has actually helped quite a bit
yeah.
because I
Mm-hmm.
know for example, if they've got Junkrat Reaper, for example,
Mm-hmm.
I know I should play further back, like longer range. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, right, and then if they've got I don't know Widow in Ash or something, I don't know. I should take angles where I can't get one shot. If you know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. This is good. Okay, so because you're watching the comp, you can adjust your positioning. You're already doing that, yeah. I remember now previous session too, you've been saying
that. Yeah,
similar
you
stuff too.
did say it last time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you need to be more mindful when you press tab or just in general you scouting the information. Try to figure out where those threads gonna be. Exactly a little bit more. Like try to anticipate a little bit more. You can do that by just answering this question. So if I know this, they have soldier. Yeah, where do I expect him to be? Well, generally speaking, soldier likes something like long range sidelines, for example. They like doing continuous damage, so they typically fight for some sort of high ground like this one. Maybe on Hollywood second point, their soldiers can exist pretty comfortably, and maybe the maps like Dorado, high grounds, there are a lot of examples. Yeah, so try to think where threats are gonna be, and I would just start with really not looking at everybody, but just pick one two characters and pretty much try to track where to expect them. That's what I do.
Yeah,
Is most of the students we just pick like something, maybe Junkrat, soldier. Okay, and then you like where those are. Okay, the Junkrat, he likes enclosed space a lot. Well, maybe I expect him to be inside those buildings over there. Soldier, they would like to take this position here, and because you know where those are, you can adjust your positioning accordingly and your shooting accordingly because you need to put more pressure on these guys. Yeah, so you'll be looking at those two places. Yeah, again, disable most active enemy. Yeah, so shoot first, and then later you will be shooting your team. You will start healing them. So you would disable that soldier right away, maybe. Of course, you wanna be careful with whenever there's something like one shot character like a Widow. Yeah, you definitely don't
yeah,
shoot them all the time, but yeah, you still can do that. Uh, Especially if they don't have one shot available, maybe they not looking at you sometimes. It can also be the case, but more pressure towards active angles for sure. This would help a lot. That's what it seems. Um, yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
Anything?
I was gonna say, I don't know if you agree with this or not.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think it would help me just to slow down what I'm doing?
Slow down. Yeah.
Because
Usually,
I just feel like I'm just sort of running in without any idea a lot of the time.
I think it's gonna be good. Yeah. Usually, what I recommend, you always wanna start slow and good, but yeah, you don't want to be fast and bad if it makes sense. It's like you go in a gym or anywhere else. They always tell you, okay, you start with good techniques first. You start lifting something slowly, like feel the muscle, and then here's the same. Really, you wanna make sure you actually do stuff in slow manner. That's why awareness is an important topic, and there's a lot about scouting. And when you scout, you at the start it will feel slower because all that information while your working memory is busy, it'll be slower. But later you will build up the speed. That's it. Later you will be so fast with processing all the information, so it's gonna be good. But we're also making it easier for you to process information this way, because we don't have to scout everything. Yeah, every pieces. We just start with processing like one, two things at the start. Yeah, getting how do we put it? Getting familiar with tracking one, two threats, maybe. Yeah, or like one, two teammates, like I mentioned. After that, you can start tracking more, and more, and be more specific too. Like at the top 500 level, most players there, they're able to track most important cooldowns. Well, most of the cooldowns, I would put it this way. Well, personally, when I play, I'm able to track most of the stuff. Now I'm not as good though, but before, when I used to be around like top 10 rank, I was able to track every ability pretty much. But it takes time. It takes time and effort. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Because
okay. Mhm.
I feel like when I play, like I'll give you an example. When I play Anna, right, because she's a lot slower of a character, I feel like my awareness is better. I think I've got a habit now on Juno of just pressing all my speed abilities and just running in. You know, because she's such a mobile character. Though.
Yeah. That's why it's always harder. Like that's why everyone, you can consider the high tier players, like everybody, they consider mobile characters, that characters higher skill ceiling as well, because you can be anywhere on the map and you're so fast as well. This one of the parts why those characters are higher skill ceiling typically, like characters like Tracer or maybe Ball or Winston. It's harder. Yeah. uh, Anna is also pretty hard, but a lot of the difficulties is definitely mechanics. Well, game sense too, because you're so mobile, so you have to anticipate where you want to be. But with your mobility, yeah, like your decisions, like should you be here and there, yeah, you cannot readjust your position as frequently as Anna. So yeah, with the Juno, it's definitely it's different. But yeah, you can always start with awareness. Awareness is a big thing. I would, yeah, maybe let's look at the second code you sent me. Maybe just dive into that a little bit more. That's one of the topics we wanted to go over. I just, yeah, I want to get over, maybe get us more examples, and we can do a live game on that. I think, yeah, we can just go over, see how you track sweats, maybe one of your teammates as well, and see how that goes. Yeah, but do you have any questions so far? Maybe.
I just I just feel like sometimes I'm just way too like I'm so further ahead than or I can't see my team. I don't know what's happening a lot of the time.
Yeah. That's why we said we remember the first map, yeah, the first fight. You will need to find a position where you can disable an enemy and enable your team. So you kind of put them in the you find a position where you're able to see both. That's what you need. But priority is on the enemy team first. Yeah, you need to be able to see them. It's just maybe sometimes what you find is you're able to see an enemy, but you're not able to see your team. Well, yeah, and you need a position. Like a lot of times it might be because you're taking too short of an angle. That's it. You need to like take mid range angle, maybe. Yeah. Let's see how this goes, maybe. Just gotta write it down though. Your position, yeah, position need
'Cause
to.
I
Mhm.
think it's hard for me to. It's
Yeah,
hard because I don't know what my team's gonna do.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like 1 minute they're in this position, and then another minute they're completely somewhere else.
yeah. Exactly,
Everybody's spread out, so
exactly.
it's very difficult. I mean,
Yeah,
if you look at this screen here, there's like 4 people in all
yeah.
different positions.
Yeah, exactly.
You
And
know?
that's why you need to get used to it. You need to, well, like you mentioned, you need to be able to track the information, right? The part of it is you're scouting, you're looking, actually, see what's going on in downtime. Yeah, when you have the downtime. So again, you see this? When you had the downtime there, behind the wall, right? This is when you're scouting. This is when you're not doing anything mechanical demanding, yeah? So ideally, your support should be like, okay, what do I see on your screen, yeah? What do you see? Who is more active? Starting with just simple answer. You don't have to track everything, right? You just gotta answer. What is the most active angle you see at the moment?
It's either Genji or Zara. Well, Genji.
Yeah, let's say Genji. That's it. Okay. So if you see the Genji is more active, then your shooting should be done towards this side more. Enable this guy more. It's fine to maybe shoot the Ryan for a little bit if there's nothing to shoot over there, but most of the emphasis should be enable this guy, disable most active on the enemy team as well. So it's kind of probably shoot the Cassidy would be fine decision. Yeah, you shoot Cassidy, and then after that it would be easier to maybe as well to like kill up that guy. The gas would die maybe, by the way, if you would shot him at the start. And you have the sidelines to do that too. You see this? I have great sidelines. Again, maybe move up there this way if you can see him. But yeah, if you cannot really, if you have to give up your position, which you don't have to, I think you can shoot the Rhine, but some of your attention, yeah, most of your attention, let's put it this way, it will be towards who is more active. That's why I think like starting with this is gonna be easier. Once you're done with this, eventually you will find it easy to also track other active angles, like what your Zarya is doing, what your Lucio is doing, and you will be, maybe if you watch ML7, he's quite, he is not sensitivity, but like his reaction time, like the way he looks at every angle, he's can switch the crosshair so fast at the right at the right time, and it's gonna be similar with you as well because you can just track all of this. But start with the most active first. And see what I mean? Like you could be at least at the start, you could be shooting the Cassidy, yeah. And like this shooting, but we yeah, you shoot the Cassidy there is okay. Like, could we be maybe helping out the Lucio? Maybe a little bit, but it's again down to the scouting. Yeah, so you see him critical, and you would be shooting from here, the same position, peek out left, try to heal him up. Maybe he dies, maybe he's not gonna die, but at least what he's doing is he might force some of the more resources, and that's what matters. Really. Your teammates, like a lot of times, they can be like a bait as well. You just need to figure this out, okay? More active, yeah? More active first, yeah? I see this, I see this. Shoot this, heal this later. That's it. Does it make sense to you, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I threw the ring to try and help in some way, but it just wasn't
Yeah.
do anything really.
No, I think it's like, why not? Yeah. Well, you can enable there's a stationary Zarya too, but yeah, I'm just talking more about your, I guess your attention. Where do you put your attention, and make sure you put your attention towards the right places at the right time. Yeah, you need to scout more to be able to do that. Okay, so now we have to give up space. Sure.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do here, so I just sat here healing.
Yeah, I think it's fine. You again with your positions, it's just you need the sidelines, right? They need the sidelines to see your team and the enemy. Maybe you can fly over there eventually, but there's not much you can do. This is okay. You have the sidelines here. Your team starts taking space. You can maybe fly towards the left and start pushing forward as well. Once they push forward, so you go towards the right side like you did before. I think it's fine. You could be doing that now potentially. Like your tank is already. They started walking, so you're okay. You're okay with doing that. You can just rotate through. Yeah, you guys didn't touch the point though, so it's like not too big of a deal. That's fine. Yeah, and see again, you gotta watch. Look around, check who is active. See this Hanzo? Yeah, he's definitely one of the most active. You can help him more. Shoot angle first. Yeah, shoot the enemy, and then pay attention to the Hanzo later, just in case if he needs help. Now he's okay. He's not critical. He jumped away even, so he can keep shooting. That's okay. And after that, again, okay. Like, who's more active? You see that Zarya over there? Right? So, she's right there. How you could be helping her, potentially?
Ring?
I think placing the ring is fine. Yeah, like, just move them. It's usually stationary characters, really. Whenever they do something. And I think it's one of the notes I mentioned, but we didn't go too much in depth on it. You need to use your ring on when your team is under big pressure. Let's put it this way, but it's typically more stationary characters too. That's how you enable them. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can write it down actually. So enable. Yeah, like specifics. Yeah, specifics. Ring something stationary and active. That's gonna be the one. You can place it, and then Zarya might get out, or maybe she will stay low enough so she might force out more stuff. Really, this is what you. Yeah, this is what it can do. Okay, that's fine. At this point, need to reset. Reset one more time. Yeah, again, you gotta be checking. The most active angle. Yeah, that's Genji. Well. Necessarily, it's been alright overall. Well, your attention, at least you kind of put the attention towards him. Maybe do some healing first if you're unable to shoot. But yeah, as soon as you're able to, everyone not critical, you can shoot and. Yeah, I guess you tried. Yeah, you like tried to place the ring, which is okay. Whenever they are under big pressure, why not? You see, you want to be careful with this, though. This is like the pattern. And you notice this, yeah? When you start shooting, you move forward. I want you to try to... well, especially with those... what's it called? Like the right
Yeah,
click? Yeah.
I've got such a bad habit of pressing Shift and pressing W at the same time.
yeah. Yeah. So... let's just do this. Yeah, you gotta open up the angle first. Yep, so your position, like I mentioned, you need line of sight. Yeah, and first off, you think about line of sight, not moving forward. Just try to... yeah, so it's one of the cities here. Keep line of sight, so we see an enemy, and you're seeing but as well. Open up the angle, don't move forward. Try to, instead of moving forward, you move towards here, maybe, or... oh, it's okay, like... what would have done there? It's like, press double jump and then slide towards this. Yeah, probably. Or like, even start over there, actually. It's even better. And then you can potentially play around with the Hanzo's angle, but... yeah, you need...
I'm way too far forward, aren't I?
yeah.
I should be... So, if I go to high ground left, is that better?
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely, this is better. Well, one of the things why it's also not as comfortable because you're behind your tank, and your tank is designed to absorb pressure. And if you're behind them, then there's a bigger chance to get hit by something. Like, maybe even the pin. Like, the Ryan pins, okay, you get pinned randomly because you're behind the tank. But if I'm over there, there's a low chance this will happen. These guys are still getting distracted, though, which is good. Yeah, that's what I mean by... yeah.
I was going to say, if you go back to where I was in that corridor bit, it's like I couldn't even tell you what's happening with my other teammates. Like, I got no idea.
Yeah, that's why scouting. Yeah, I see this again. Like, whenever you find, it's usually okay. At the higher tier, it can even be your scouting between the shots. But I would start really once you done your cycle of pressure, maybe you reload. Okay, this can be one of the times you scout more. You can also scout when behind the corner and before every fight. Really, just the fight is over. Then check who is more active, what is happening on the enemy team as well. That's the most ideal. But yeah, when you're gonna be practicing those habits, just one thing at a time. Yeah, first I would maybe put more emphasis towards the enemy because you need to figure out how to apply pressure on them first of all, and second you can pay attention towards your team more. That's what I would do. Yeah, would help a lot. So like here, maybe if you make some predictions, you can think, okay, maybe you're tracking something like Cassidy or Reaper. Okay, where the Cassidy is, he's on the left side. Well, what I can do about him, maybe even move with the Hanzo, maybe you take, I don't know, like the angle over here and shoot him. Yeah, you got him, actually, eventually. Yeah. What happened there? Yeah, you saw him going through with the Sonic, yeah? Oh, it's nice. Yeah, too close, too close.
Yeah. Way too close.
Yeah, again. Yeah.
Again, I think that shift. Oh no, it's just W.
Yeah. You just open up the angle first. Like what I mean is, instead of moving forward again or back, you need to move right or left. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like by open up the angle. Just go somewhere like glide on the left. Probably would be fine. let's see. What do you think about this? Who you should enable first on your team?
Um, Ram, because he's the only one getting pressured at the minute.
I'm just really forward. What do you think about the Moira's critical at the moment, though? she's behind the wall, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ram at the start, sure. But then see, it changes now, yeah? Yeah, the Han's later, but then you keep shooting the Ram, so...
Yeah.
It's one of the things, ideally.
See, I mean, I could be wrong. I think I focus the RAM so hard that I don't even see the Hanzo until like I think at the last second. I think.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah. There you go.
it needs the help. You need to kind of because I mentioned anybody who's more frontline, you need to keep an eye on that. And those guys are relatively both kind of frontliney. Let's keep it this way. But this guy has less HP pool. So your emphasis will be more towards this guy, actually. Of course, you can do some shooting in the RAM, yeah, like on out about the kind of, this guy don't need help, okay? I shoot the RAM, but then put more attention towards this. And additionally, if you see anybody taking an angle, like an off angle like this guy does, you usually want to enable them more as well, like, because this does more pressure on the map. If this guy swings all the way left and wins this, he can put so much pressure and just create a big crossfire. Yeah, maybe they can win this entire space, but with your help, you can push the enemy out more at least. So the Reaper can take an angle like this. You don't get, you will not get surrounded because of it.
I mean, it's even like if you go back one more time.
Yeah.
It's like I'm healing a Ram that's also being healed by a Moira that's got a shield in front of him.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, like. And meanwhile, Hanzo's. I literally think I look at him the last second.
Yeah.
My POV.
Yeah.
I think I look at him as he dies. I think.
Yeah, but you see as well, it's like big thing is he could be shooting an enemy there too in the start, like shoot the sweeper, right? This guy gets scared early, and then Johanza takes less damage. So it's like first shot, Reaper, he gets probably less than half HP, then he heal Johanza, and then maybe you win the duel. This Hanza will not be as scared anymore to also take it. As guys, you see this? How they flank hard now? Two of them. And just able to easily capitalize of that shot at you. And maybe it would be harder. Like, if they're not there, imagine this more, maybe they can live longer at least. Who knows? It still does more. Like, maybe you lose frontline war with a shatter, but at least you win the angle war. Who knows? Johanza, they might do more eventually. Yeah, it's all of these things, though, those adds up together.
It's like effectively I'm shooting a tank that's doing nothing anyway because he's just behind his shield.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's fine. It's fine though. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking, what do you think if we do a game of this? Maybe keep an eye on who's more active on the enemy team, trying to disable them. Yeah, we can see how that goes. Yeah.
Can you use see?
Yeah, let me see.
No?
Yeah, it's working.
Hang on, there's an update. Bear with me.
Oh, that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, today is Tuesday. Yeah, it's usually there's usually an update.
But yeah, it's just like I say, when the games I lose, I just feel like I just don't know what I'm doing. Like,
that's fine. Well, some games you lose no matter what as well. So it's like,
yeah, I'm not necessarily worried about winning or losing. It's just understanding why I'm winning or losing.
Mm.
Which is, I mean, I guess that's the right way to think about it.
Yeah. I mean, we can. That's why I'm here. Well, help you out with this first of all. But yeah, you can also self review. Obviously, watch the patterns, like see when you watch those games, not trying to, I think, look at every dash or. Yeah, I would just say watch your games, but watch how do you put it? Yeah, watch out for the fights and see how it could be getting more value. That's, I think, the best way to put it, because a lot of times you might die, you might Yeah, might die, not die, but it's okay. You just need to put more emphasis on how do you get more value, like slightly more value. It doesn't matter what you do. Self-worry, you can invest time on maybe 15, 20 minutes. 2 times per week is decent amount of time. Okay, yeah, I see your stream. It's working. Hmm. Yeah, do you have any questions so far? Maybe.
No, I like the idea of just focusing on one or two people to begin with,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and just doing it that way.
Yeah, let's keep
It,
this up. Yeah.
I just feel like I focus the tank way too much sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, this is the common problem too. Is that angry designed to absorb pressure? They're designed to distract you. The big guys as well. Yeah, you wouldn't be usually getting distracted too. So that's common problem. You can break this habit by paying attention to just more active people. See certain triggers who's more active. Maybe it's based on position. Maybe it's based on HP. Yeah, like cooldowns being used. Something you want to keep an eye on. Yeah, I'm gonna write it down too. So like, who's in the front line, taking angles. This one of the positional things you want to keep an eye on.
Now arriving at Yijang Tower.
Okay, yeah. I just try to track one or two people on the enemy team really, and try to see who is more active there. Should be good. Yeah, this start you cannot press tab and exactly see the conf course, but then you once you're 15 seconds in, you can, and
Yeah.
at the start it's just like more visual scouting too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Right. Isn't ring, getting through. Okay, what are two people are gonna track on the enemy team there?
Uh, re 2 DPS, Reaper and May.
Reaper May. Yeah, let's do it. So see, what you're gonna be doing with this information is like every fight you're gonna be, where's the Reaper, where's the May, where's the Reaper, where's the May, that's it.
Yeah.
So you can readjust your position based on that. Of course, some other things might struggle, like how you do some other stuff, but it's okay. Because
Yep.
your working memory is, you put in more towards like scouting. Yeah, so May's dead. Yeah, where's the Reaper?
Yep.
You know that?
Probably in a close angle somewhere.
Yeah,
Probably
somewhere hiding maybe.
here, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Or May's over there. So May should be coming back.
Yeah, May should be coming back. Yeah,
I know Reaper's on point. Well, Reaper's dead now.
nice.
May, really? May's behind me. The May's dead. Reaper should be on the way back now.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably sitting like there somewhere. Behind here, maybe? Oh, oh,
Yeah, it's also possible to get that icon right
Yep.
above the point. Yeah, still two things, yeah. Reaper May, or like... Yeah, with the gun.
Reaper's dead, May's not.
Don't forget to check for the tap right before the fight. Check
Yep.
if they switch in or not.
I misclicked that.
That's fine. That's alright. Those things can happen. That's alright.
Okay, that's 2 dead for us.
Nice ring. Yeah, it's all good. As well, just in case, for the sake of the habit, you can press tab again. Just to check, yeah. Obviously, nobody died there, but still. It's like good habit to have. You press tab every fight and you scout information. Anything you can get. Yeah, same questions. Where the Reaper is the main. Maybe you might expect the Reaper to be over there, up in that high gun too. You can maybe clear that first. It's like right
Okay.
close to your spawn. Yeah, this one. Yeah, well, he's actually there. So, yeah. That's what.
Still there.
Yeah, that's okay. Try to live.
The May.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll
Maze in the
wait
main.
close.
Reaper is still up there, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy stopped. Nice. So nice of him.
So Reaper still could be up there. I don't think he
Yeah,
died.
Reaper. Also remember the ultimate too. Yeah.
No.
Just
never
said
mind,
the
damn it.
ultimate and the username.
Best round lost.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Now you might try to do the opposite. Maybe try to track your team more. See who is the more active. Like every time. Just
Try and tap my team.
yeah. You can do that. Yeah. And that's how you practice it. Really, you can maybe one round practice this, and then second round practice tracking your team. Yeah. Like here, you can also do make some expectations. Maybe because you got a Bastion, expect him on somewhat of a mid-range angle, while Han's a mid-range, but then also they use a verticality a lot with their wall climbs, so
3, 2, 1.
Mauga, well, it's a tank, but yeah.
We can do this. We must believe. Believe.
Oh, that's fine. That was good. Yeah, see who is more active now. Now watch the active angle. This Han's there, yeah. Mauga? Now it's Mauga, now it's Mauga. That's okay. It still can
Mauga?
die, they still can die, but you can maybe see if they've done something, maybe you can shoot stuff too. It should be. Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, you guys can win, nice. Yeah. Just cap the point. That's okay.
I feel like that was too aggressive. I feel like I should have played further back.
That's all right. You can focus on the what are you trying to enable there. The thing is, it's like with your line of sight, like I mentioned, you move forward or back too much. You need to like open up the sideline, move left and right. But yeah, watch if you do it later, sure. But see this guy, for example, they take an angle. Okay, you can maybe help him out a little bit more. Sure. Move left to right first, remember, and be careful. It's just moving backwards. It's easier to hit for the enemy, so.
Oh!
You guys can retake it. You got your ultimate, so might be able to do that. Nice, good shots. Yeah, this guy's active. We can enable that a little bit more. The Mauga is taking an aggressive angle too, actually. Hanzo or Mauga. Keep an eye on them. Nice. And see, your enabling it can also start with ultimate later. As soon as you see your angle is being active, okay, you can start enable them with the ultimate as an example. I'm seeing... Yeah, who does more now? Well, maybe Hans is taking right side. Watch him. Watch him. Yeah. Hans is still on the right. Watch him. Yeah. You can shoot first though. Like shoot anybody who... Okay. This guy, no. Okay, well.
Ah.
It's not too bad. You gotta keep shooting though. Yeah. So don't just move backwards, remember, you know? Like left, right, left, right. Yeah. High uptime this way. Okay. Who's more active on your team? Watch it too. Active angle. Yeah, should shoot there. Towards the right side, yeah. Try to live. It's okay, you guys can retake. You guys can touch the point. Most likely your Mauga or you can try. What? This guy jumps off the map, no. Okay, your hands are touching the point now, so help him out. You guys should win this. I mean, they also got a lever too, so. Yeah, okay. But see, like, the improvements are there. Yeah, you're watching the active angle, constantly asking the questions.
It's so hard.
I mean, it's like...
I feel like when I look at stuff, it's like this. It's like that.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. That's why you need, like, to break it down. Maybe, like, what I mean by active, a lot of times my emphasis was their position. That's it. Just, like, keep an eye on their position. That's it. Like, if they're more frontline or taking off angle, then you start enabling them. That's it. Like, isolated people, frontlining, taking angles. Keep an eye. Later, it will be easier.
Oh yeah.
Position only. Yeah, that's decent. Why not?
Okay.
Doing is good. Doing is good. Unfortunately, yeah. You just move forward. You need to like move left first, open up.
Oh, wasn't even aiming at me.
Yeah, I've been behind the bastion there. Well, that's the power of taking angles. You're not stuck behind the people, so not getting randomly hit. That's all good. Yeah, you can do some pre-shooting before the fight.
Much better.
There's the smoke guy. Better help him out a little bit more. It's okay. You can take advantage, like still see if there's something to shoot.
It's like there, I just don't want to walk up and just die.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. No, that
kind
makes
of-
sense. You try to always, yeah, open up the sideline first, like I mentioned. Like, don't walk forward. Yeah, you're trying to like open up. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. That's all right. Well, the first point I won. Well, I think we. Yeah, I can watch the first one a little, and then after that we can summarize. Yeah, yeah. Basically, because we got the last 30 minutes as well. Yeah, it's like the part of the session. Basically, what are we gonna do with the rest of the time? Like the 30 minutes later, it's you will. Yeah, I think I did mention it in our actual session. You will send me some codes. It's for offline review. Remember this. Yeah, you just send me 2 codes where you implement the concepts. Yeah, you send it to me, and I'm gonna give you additional notes. But yeah, I'm gonna explain how you do the scheduling later. But yeah, so at the start, let's go. Yeah, let's go over this game first. Just send me the code. Let me see. Okay. My screen share, and here we go. It definitely looks like when you able to track stuff, yeah, and it's been showing like when I was saying, well, you done this and that. Oh, wait, it's wrong. Didn't copy that properly. Yeah, when you watch, you actively scout. It's just right before the fight. Yeah, there's this downtime. You able to find the information, and then because you put your attention right places, like easier. Remember examples with the Reaper. When the Reaper is over there, yeah, maybe you're able to pressure them early, which is good for your team. Maybe you also keep an eye on your one more active members as well. This also helps, and all that in a connection, it does a lot. In general, like for the map control. One of the things only is that yeah, there's still a pattern with you. Where you move forward or backwards when you get pressured. That's like common problem. You just need to like remember our previous session about the corners. Yeah, this one is gonna help you a lot. Where you think about what cover you're gonna use, but just in general also as a pattern, you wanna find some place where you, yeah, you're not moving forward, but you're trying to move left or right first instead of moving backwards right away after the pressure, because a lot of times this is what kind of getting you killed a lot. So like for example there, if I know this guy's pressuring me, okay, it's not necessarily that you have to move back there. Even you could still play around the statue, maybe exist this a little bit longer, and from here, well, you could maybe go back even more, like this way, but start at the corners first, like move left and right instead of moving backwards. Or when it was happening, this even your first dash on the third point, that's what I remember right at the start. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, the mate, yeah.
Yeah. But it may when it may kill you, it's like your movement as well. You start moving backwards right away. Wait. No. Yeah. So it was before. Oh, you so yeah. It's been so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like right there. You enable the bastion, which is I think is okay. They're pretty stationary. Why not to enable them with the ring? They're being active towards the enemy. It's like relatively fine. But then you start moving, and then you start moving backwards. You see this? You need to move right. Move right. Go behind this cover, or maybe the room there as well. This is what happens. This is when you get killed the most. Kind of start moving backwards, or you move forward, like you mentioned.
I'm just giving them easier shot.
Yeah, it's like your movement needs to be less linear. You can get in the habit of this. Well, as I mentioned, you need to open up the angle. Okay, yeah, move left, right. So I'm gonna write it down. Move left, right. But there's even an idea, just in general, you wanna strafe more, like a de-strafing. Yeah, if you're trying to shoot people, a de-strafe. You can practice. Yeah, you can practice this in those game modes too. Maybe do deathmatch or do something what's called try hard FFA as well. Is your warm up? Yeah, whenever you warm up, there's no try hard FFA, but yeah, I mean, to give you an example, let me see. Yeah, something like Vaxa can work too, actually. So you always like warmed up, able to practice. Yeah, let's say like Vax over here. Yeah, maybe do some 10-15 minutes before your game session. You just pick the Juno or anybody. It get used to like AD strafes. So
Small step.
you're not moving like back or forward. You're moving like this. AD strafe this way always. So it's like more natural habit for you because now you do more of this. Yeah, like forward linear. You need to be less linear and shoot at the time too. Yeah, like I'm trying to also do something with my damage. What else? Yeah, I think a D-strafe. Yeah, a D-strafe more. You can even... let me see. Yeah, with Juno, it can even be fine to do what's called peak shooting. Let me see. Because between the fires, you have this window. A small window. See right there. You have really... actually big window. Relatively big window with the shots. Okay? Like when I'm applying pressure, I don't have to be staying like this. Yeah, you see this window? I could do it like this. I peek out and shoot, and then hide, peek out, hide, peek out, hide. Yeah, so it's kind of some of your shots. It will be better like it is. Even me. Well, I'm not playing Juno at all, but it's kind of like it works the same way as characters like Kiriko, for example. It's just like your shots are more. Yeah, there are many shots. Like you shoot like this. Yeah. So it's like shoot. Okay, hide now. Shoot, hide now. This downtime, using it to scout, and also minimize your hitbox too. Instead of you like constantly playing this way, yeah. You can play around the corners more, like shoot, okay, like hide there, little, okay, yeah. It's better this way. It definitely your intervals because with the Kiriko, let me see, like with Kiriko, it's pretty frequent. You can literally shoot and hide instantly. With Juno, it's gonna be probably you pick out, shoot, hide now. Pick out, yeah, less frequent. But you can figure this out. Just it's more intuitively. You will feel like okay, I'm shooting, hide. Yeah, with reloads definitely. This is when you hide, stay around the cover, scout information too. Big downtime as well. What you scout for depends on your goals again. Maybe you scout threats. Maybe you scout scout where those are. Maybe you scout your teammates. Maybe you're trying to scout abilities. This one is harder, but possible. You can focus on that later. I don't think... yeah, let's not put it as emphasis there, but... yeah, cooldowns, ultimates, let's do this later. For now, just position and HP. Watching this is good enough. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, do you have any questions about all of this?
No, I get what you're saying. So, anytime there's downtime, scout.
Yeah,
Is what
well,
you're saying.
ideally, okay, with your downtime, I'm looking at it this way. Yeah, what downtime? Yeah, what we just mentioned. What is downtime for you?
So reloading is downtime.
Sure, yeah, one of the things. Let's put it on the list, yeah.
Before, after a fight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, when there's no pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of usually before the fight, yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
can yeah, no, this is understandable. Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
you can do pretty much the yeah, you can do it this way pretty much. I'm thinking what else? In the future, it's also gonna be something like you find those small windows, even scout between the shots. Maybe there are also small windows you notice between the fights where some teams they use cooldowns, so the enemy they go back, and then there's small downtime window. But there's gonna be for later. I think for now it's yeah, it's good enough if you use this reload. You just scout in downtime, yeah, before the fight. This is fine. Okay, okay. So I'm putting it on the list. Yeah. Let's summarize then. Yeah. So far, what are the other ideas we went over with you as well?
So AD strafing we cover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to track one or two people in a game.
Mm.
Let me just think for a second. I think slowing down as well is gonna help. Just slow down what I do.
Yeah. I think it's one of this slowing down is one of this ideas of scouting as well. Like scouting helps because scouting is all about like waiting, get information. Yeah,
Mm.
it's what you want to do. What you want to do more for sure. Once you do that more and more, you will be faster. You just yeah, the start will be sort of it will feel sort of slower, but you'll build up the speed eventually. So
Yeah, I mean, I think if I can just completely slow down my gameplay
Mhm.
and just focus on what we talked about, scouting, AD
Mhm.
strafing, angles, stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
I think it's going to help a lot. 'Cause I think at the minute I understand the idea, but I'm trying to do everything just too fast
Mhm.
that I can't really apply it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah. It's
I completely get what you're saying.
yeah. No.
And then
Yeah. This.
when I try and do it, it's just so fast.
Yeah.
Or I try and do it too fast.
No, it's understandable. No, that's why break the goals a little bit more like on the smaller ones. See, yeah, maybe if there was something like too general, maybe you have to track a lot of stuff on the map. You can again break it
I think
down. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think I'm trying to play at a pace that's way too fast for gold in my own head. You
Mm.
know, it's like because when I watch it back, it's like I have loads of time. I'm not using the time.
Yeah,
I just want to
that's good observation.
press shift and press W.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah.
No, but I
Understandable.
do.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's like when you watch other people play, they're just in a higher skill bracket. Everything's so fast, so you
Yeah.
feel
That's
like
true.
you have to play fast.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not true in
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people they've been trying to copy one of this Necros playstyle. Well, not playstyle exactly. It's like just him playing. It's just he's so fast with his decisions and everything on a Genji that a lot of people they've been just trying to play fast like him for some reason. But when they do that, they don't actually have this process of going through decisions like his mind does, like automatically, yeah. Watching the target, making sure he positions well, all this stuff. It's not like he's pressing the buttons fast. It's like you need to be able to put attention right place and based on that to make decision. Yeah, the start is gonna be slow, but it's like with everybody. Eventually you build up the speed, yeah. Just trying to be fast is like not yeah not the best. You don't want to speed comes with the experience. Yeah, with more playtime. So it's all good. Yeah. Anything else? What we went over today? Well, mentioned like you need to enable disable active people more.
Yes.
What was that
Enable,
about? Yeah.
enable find who's the person on my team who's doing the most, essentially. I don't
Yeah.
know the way to word it.
What is based on? How do you understand it?
Um, who's applying the most pressure?
What is based on?
Uh,
How do you see this? Who's applying more pressure on the man? Remember, during the games, what have we been watching?
whoe- whoever's the most forward.
Yeah, that's one. That's one big thing, yeah. You can also watch them taking angles too. I highly suggest you do this, yeah? See, maybe there's a person taking an off angle. Okay, put more emphasis on them. Maybe isolated people as well. Something you can keep an eye on too. And same about the enemy team as well. That's how you understand who is more active. And it's just based on their position. And yeah, like you mentioned, pressure, you can always see the HP too. Yeah, so with HP, you start healing. Start healing when somebody's critical. What else? Yeah, I think mostly two things. Yeah, those two, as I mentioned. Later, you can start maybe playing around the cooldowns and playing around the ultimates too. Okay?
Yep.
Nice. All right. Yeah, then I'm gonna finish the summary. But yeah, so far, mechanically we're fine. Yeah, ability usage is also like the rings getting better. Taking angles, yeah, it's working. Yeah, verticality, yeah, sure. Obviously, depending on the map, you can do some polishing too. But yeah, you're the biggest part in this position is like less linear movement. You need to do less linear movement. Fix that way. Move forward to backwards. Is more positional stuff. What else? Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Yeah, let's see. The next time